Mike Scheiderich here with Open Door Inspections, and we're out here at a house that's about 50 years old, and I wanted to discuss some foundation issues and some brick issues that we found here. What we see on the far front right corner, left corner of the house, we've got some pretty significant cracking at the mortar. We see we've got about 3/4 of an inch to an inch. What this tells me is we've got a little bit more than just a little bit of settlement and movement. We've got some pretty significant movement on this house. But what doesn't make sense is the cracks on the brick are so much more pronounced than the cracks on the foundation. First off, we see that they're top and bottom, so we know that it's affected the entire system. And the first thing that I notice is this simply could have been avoided by extending the downspouts on the house to avoid the massive amount of water that's being dumped on the corners every time it rains, which has caused the settlement. But what we find when we get inside, it's a little bit dark, but there has been a post installed underneath this house that lifts the actual sill plate in the house. So evidently at some point there was a lot of settlement on the house, a lot of slope on the floor, and so someone's idea to fix it was to jack up the floor without actually fixing the foundation. And we see that there's a number of problems with the post. It's not secured at top, it's not really attached to the sill plate at all, and the biggest problem is rather than leveling everything out, all it did was create a big bow on one spot and more significantly crack the brick on the exterior. We're going to have a fair amount of foundation work done to this house to make sure that we don't have any additional settlement, and we're going to have to fix the problems that were caused in the first attempt to fix the house.